Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about my fourth class at WGU, Critical Thinking and Logic, C168. I want to let y'all know that all these classes kind of bleed into the next class. Some of the things that you've learned on the previous classes, you're going to see again. So if you're one that takes notes, save your notes. Don't go burn them just because you're done with the class and celebrate and have a big bonfire in the backyard. Save those notes. That's why I like the Google Docs, right? You can go in there and create all your notes in Google Docs, and it's there for you the next time. So some of the stuff from organizational behavior bled into fundamentals, success, and business. Some of the stuff from fundamentals, success, and business is going to bleed into critical thinking. Critical thinking is going to bleed into business environments. Actually, business environments going to have kind of all four of these. So, but let's talk about critical thinking and logic today. Like I said, this was my fourth class. It took me 3 days to do. Um, Actually, it says 4 days here, so it took me 4 days to do. Again, I work 40 hours a week. I have a family. I come home to kids. I I'm not 100% studying all the time. So each person is different. If you have more time, you can do this quicker. If you have less time, then it's gonna take you longer. So just understand, don't take every YouTube video that you're seeing out there that you can get your degree in 6 months for granted, because each person is different. But this is overall fairly okay class to take for me. Use the course tips. So go into course tips, view all, and that's going to open up the screen. So you got some webinars here, and you got some videos, content videos. So if you're more into learning with videos, you have that available. If you're more into reading a book, you have that available. That's the greatest thing about these classes is you can go in and do all these things. I'm gonna give you a tip though. Everybody says, go to the assessment and take the pre-assessment first, right? I don't do that. I go down into the classworks, and usually each module or each chapter will have a unit test or a chapter test at the end of it. If you pass those, then you can skip on to the next chapter. If you don't pass or don't do as good on those quizzes, then go back and study that chapter until you get all those quizzes down. Once you've gotten through all of them, that's when I go and take the pre-assessment. Because if you take the pre-assessment first, you're going to think that you know the material, but whenever you go to the objective assessment, that's where a lot of people fail because they just took the pre-assessment and they studied all the questions on the pre-assessment and didn't really learn the material, just learn the questions, right? And to my um, my experience, I've seen a lot more of these quiz questions on the objective assessment than I have the pre-assessment questions. I mean, word for word. So if you can get these down, I guarantee you can pass this. So that's my rant for this class. Overall, very good, very solid class to take.